Okay, so this week I'm going to be talking about this man, Art Neville. Well, Art Neville has got a few brothers. One's called Aaron Neville, who sings Tell It Like It Is, and he's got another one called Charlie Neville and Cyril Neville, which are the Neville brothers. This is Art Neville. Well, it's all about tracks, and I want to say one of my favourite tracks of all time is sung by this man, and it's called Heartache. And it's one of those tracks that's got an introduction that as soon as you hear it, bang, you know straight away what it is. And it's such a soulful tune. It sends the hairs on the back of my neck stand up because I love it that much. No, nobody sort of like hear it on the radio. So these are one of the tracks that you have to find yourself. But it would be good if you want to listen to it, because not everybody's kettle of fish, because not everybody likes soul. But I just absolutely love it. And I've realised that's what I'm going to talk about, just tracks. I'm just going to maybe pick a track, all-time favourite track, and just talk about that. And Art Neville is one of my all-time favourite tracks. The thing is with Art Neville, he was in a band called The Meters, which was sort of the New Orleans answer to maybe Booker T and the MGs, but they were like an instrumental band from New Orleans, which is where they're from, the Neville brothers. And he's sort of like, he sings sort of rock and roll stuff on here, a Hook, Line and Sinker, which is a good one, Pain in My Heart. But one of the favourite ones in here is Rockin' Pneumonia and the Boogie Woogie Flu, which is quite a good rocking one. But that's all I want to talk about with Art Neville, is that track, Heartaches, which, if you want to listen to it, but just listen to the introduction to it. It's very sort of like just catches you. So that's all for this time, and I'll try and find another track for another time and see what I want to talk about then. So, before we go, I'd just like to talk about what people say when they say, "Oh, that's cheap." Indeed, cheap at half the price. Now, I've never got that. When you say cheap at half the price, what you're saying really is, I had to actually pay more for it, but I'm saying I want to pay less for it. So basically what you should say is cheap at twice the price. Because basically the theory behind it is it's cheap. I would pay more for it. I pay twice as much. People say it's cheap at half. It's the wrong saying. It's cheap at twice the price. That's what you should say. And if you want to make a comment about it and tell me what your thoughts about it, just make a comment below, because people have been saying it wrong for years. And it's another thing, because they've heard somebody else say it, and that's what they carry. They don't think about anything, they just say what they hear. Anyway, that's all for this week.